caught in the crossfire. It's caught in the...
Does anyone remember that time that Rev thought he was Jake Paul's brother? Because if not, I'm here to show it to you. Happy Saturday.
This is my coming out party.
I'm sorry about the static. That's because he has his window open. It's very annoying, and I apologize for it on his behalf.
And no, I don't mean I'm a homosexual. There's somebody that you know that I think most people know by now because he has 19 million subs. His name is Jake Paul. I'm Jake Paul's real brother. You know that guy that's named Logan Paul? That's going around YouTube saying that he's Jake Paul's brother? That's actually a lie. He's not related to Jake Paul at all.
Well, that's news to me, and probably Jake Paul's mother and father.
He's some impersonator. Now you might say, Jay, that's pretty crazy. Like, how could it be that Jake Paul, that Logan Paul isn't Jake Paul's brother? Because he looks like him a lot. I'll tell you what it is. It's fake.
Tell us all what it is, Jason. What is it that we don't know about you being a Paul brother? Please share. We're all very interested.
Surgery. Logan Paul had massive facial surgery. I want to say, I don't know how many years ago it was, but it was quite a few years ago. He had major facial surgery to look like Jake Paul.
So Logan Paul had major facial reconstructive surgery just so he looks like Jake, just so they could get you out of the family? Is that what happened?
And actually, Jake Paul had a little bit of work done on himself to complement Logan Paul's surgery.
Oh, so they both had facial reconstructive surgery to look like each other, so they didn't look like you, Rev? Is that what they did? Is that what you're telling us? Sounds like it.
So see, they got you coming and going. You understand? They got you completely coming and going. You can't tell who's who because of that situation.
Is anyone else having a problem with figuring out who's who in this situation? Because I think I know exactly who Jake Paul is and exactly who Logan Paul is, and they don't look anything like Rev. They also were born in totally different states.
They both had facial surgery. I look more like Jake when we were younger. Do you understand? He's messed up and mangled his features so that he could match Logan. It's fucked up, isn't it? I wanna talk to my brother directly, Jake Paul, because he's so popular now. He's like impossible to get a hold of, and it's like your family, dude.
He's hard to get a hold of, Revy? What do you mean he's hard to get a hold of? He's family, as you say. You have Jake Paul's personal cell phone number? That's interesting and not true.
You're ignoring your brother. Literally, and 2 times brother, because I'm a Christian too. So I'm a brother in Christ, and I'm a biological brother.
I don't know if Rev is attempting to troll, is having some wet brain issues, or is just downright fucking delusional at this point, because, oh boy.
I'm not lying. If you think that guy's real name is Jake Paul, you're crazy. That's a Hollywood name. It's everyday, bro, with that Disney Channel flow. It's not his real name. He changed his name to be Hollywood.
Jake Paul's parents are Pamela and Gregory Paul. Her maiden name is Stepnick. They're not made-up names. They're their birth-given names there, Jason.
And now he's hooked up with Tana Mongeau, Tana Paul. He's hooked up with her. She's a bad influence. So I'm crying out to my brother. I want everybody that knows Jake Paul to spread this video on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter, everywhere. And tell him that his brother, Jason William Egroff, who has a YouTube channel called Revelation News, is looking for him. I just got my necklace. I'm Team 10. I've always been Team 10.
I'm Team 10. I've always been Team 10, says Rev. What does that even mean? Wasn't that like Jake Paul's little group of wannabes?
I drive a fucking Tahoe. Are you kidding me? I'm Team 10.
Good news to all of you who drive a Tahoe or any kind of truck like that. You are also Team 10 now. You're welcome.
I do the Team 10 shit all day. It's every day, bro. You can't be Team 10 without a dedication to doing it 24/7.
Doing what 24/7? What do you and Shani do 24/7 except sit on your asses playing video games? Like, I don't understand where you're even going with this, but it's certainly a laughable one.
But you sort of have to balance if you're a spiritual person, if you're a Christian, especially, you have to balance. You have to do a balance with things because the world is crazy.
Well, the world thinks you're crazy for thinking that you're the blood sibling of someone who's never met you, doesn't know you exist, and that's scary.
So that's my coming out video. I am related to Jake Paul. I'm his brother. I am Jake Paul's brother, and I am Team 10. There's my awesome brother there. He's a homeless man, I believe, that stays on the side of the road and tries to get some money because he's in rough shape. He needs money, folks.
Maybe you should have taken your friend's situation as your future, because that's exactly what you'll be doing. Begging and asking people for money, except I didn't see you turn around and reach into your wallet, Mr. Big Bucks, and give your homeless friend any money. But you have no problem asking other people for their money, right? Not a problem. But when it comes down to you having to open up your wallet, things get a little different, don't they, Mr. Christian?
I give him money every time I have. I can't keep cash in my wallet, folks, because there's so many homeless people here, and every time I see one, I just give all my money away. Isn't that crazy?
A, I highly doubt that's true, and B, I highly doubt that's true.
If I have cash, I give my cash away. Because when you have cards, you can't give nobody nothing if you have cards. It's crazy. So I didn't get any invite to the fucking wedding.
No, you didn't get your invite? I'm sorry. You and Shani's must have gotten lost in the mail. I'm sure it was a total error.
My brother needs to answer me. I got a phone number. It's on my channel, actually. I said it. I want a call from my fucking brother. Like, what the fuck, dude? It's like you've disowned your entire family when you met Tana Mongeau, and you've been losing your shit ever since. She's crazy, man. You married a crazy girl.
And your wife is the picture of sanity? You're gonna call out someone else's spouse for being crazy when you have that sitting at home waiting for you? Dear Lord.
Tana Paul is playing fucking dress up on her channel with her ass hanging out. Like, I get wanting to look attractive and stuff. That's cool. I got no problem with you looking attractive, but like, wow, like, Jake, you're supposed to be a Christian, man. And
I don't know what Jake Paul's religious stance is, but there was a funny story where Shani, it's on a live somewhere, Shani asks if he's attracted to Tana, and he goes, no, that's gross. That would be incest. Therefore, Rev doesn't know how incest works.
You're having your wife look like a harlot, you know? And nearly encouraging it. That's kind of rough, dude. You gotta take a look in the mirror and start understanding that there's consequences to that type of shit, brother. Literally, brother, in two ways. You're my brother. So that's my coming out video. I am Jake Paul's fucking brother, and it's time that I get acknowledged. I'm not looking for your money or anything. I would like a shout out, because I'm a Christian, and it's every day, bro. I'm with you. If you're a Christian every day. That's a lot of what that song has to do with, too. It's his video saying, listen, if you don't like me as a Christian, that's your problem. I'm a Christian. I am Hollywood all the way, but at the same time, I take care of people.
It's every day, bro, is about being a Christian. Did that really just come out of his mouth? Has he ever even seen an interview with Jake Paul?
I love my brother, but I feel abandoned. So, Jake, it's time to start coming home to your fucking family and actually acknowledging us. We've been worried.
Oh, don't worry about Jake. All you have to do is Google him and see he's doing quite well for himself. So no fear there, brother.
We've been very worried, actually. Because Tana's crazy, you know? This is Jason William Egroff, Jake Paul's brother. Out.
I always wonder if Rev looks back at videos like that and feels like a complete fool, or if he forgot he even said it. But he seemed pretty convinced that Jake Paul was his sibling. And like I said before, he has mentioned it in other lives really quickly that I've caught. I'll find it for you guys. But I just kind of made this so you guys can have something to crack up about and maybe smile and forget it's Sunday and we have to go back to normal life tomorrow. But I just thought this would give you guys something interesting. Because the first time I saw it, I was like, what am I even watching? But I soon learned that this is just a typical day in the Reviverse, I guess you want to call it. I got a lot of enjoyment out of making this video, and I hope you guys liked it as much as I hoped you would. But again, have a beautiful Sunday night, and I will be back probably before you realize it. Have a good night, everybody. I love you guys, and please like it for me. Just hit like. I don't ask much. Just a like. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Bye.